Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here is my 1994 Mitsubishi FTO GPX, which I am currently restoring. So if you like the content that I'm doing, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button and the like button. So we'll just go through some of the points or bad points, and then we'll carry on with what we're doing at the minute. So currently we're working on the floor section here, but if we just go through everything so far, so you can see here kind of the extent of the rust. So around the front floor panels they're very bad, and all along the sills, so there's quite heavy rust, and then kind of some surface rust on the inner arches at the rear. Then we go to the chassis rails, and you can see that they're pretty non-existent, both of them. And they have two chassis rails on the way. They're coming from Japan, so hopefully they'll be here within the next week or so. And then we have the section where I've been working on at the minute. So here we have the front section of the passenger side. So you can see there's quite a bit missing. So all this section here, it was all missing. So I was building that up, and it was just by bit. So you can see all the different pieces and that to get the shape of it right. And then all this section here, did you see? That's all brand new as well, and up here. And then I got this chassis rail put back in there during the week, and now what we're doing is we've moved on to this section here around the floor. So I'll get all this built back up, and then this corner bit, and then also on the inner sill there's a bit of bits that need to be put in as well. So we'll tackle on with this now. So here now is the section that I've been working on. So earlier today I got all this cut out, so this whole section here, and then we started replacing it. I got this bit in earlier, and now this bit here will be going in. So I have to do a bit of shaping to get it to fit properly, and I have it coated in this weld through primer. So it's a zinc weld spray, and it's very good because then it protects the weld. And then you can see here I have all this red paint, which is anti-rust inhibitor. So along with that and the weld through primer, it should give enough protection, hopefully, to see out the life of the car. So whenever I'm putting in the spot welds, I'll mark it and then use the grinder to clean down it, so then I get a perfect weld for that section. So we'll get shaping this now. So now that I'm kind of happy with how it's kind of shaped, so it's nearly there. So what I'll do is I'll drill the spots, so the holes for the spot welds. I'll then tack it in some of the places, and then I'll hit it in wherever it's kind of pushing a bit out there, and then I'll just do that for this whole line up here. And then hopefully then it should be sitting a lot better. now we're going to get this welded in. So I'll clamp it up and put a few tack welds on, and then get the full shape of it in along this edge here. And for anybody wondering what welder I'm using, it's a Sealy Super MIG 180 amp MIG welder. It's a brilliant welder. I'm very impressed now with it. I only got it a few weeks ago. So if you're on the lookout for a new welder, I would definitely recommend this one here. So hopefully you can see there how I was doing it. So I just spot a bit, then tap it in, and then once wherever I could see where there's flush, I'd spot that again, and then just worked my whole way around. Now it did blow through in a few places there, so I'll fill them in. But what I'll just do now is fill in the rest of the welds, and then get these spot welds, and then we can move on to the rest of the floor section. This section all welded up and is all cleaned up now, so it's looking quite well, and I'll get the rest of the cleaning of the welds one of the other days. So the next day now we'll be moving on to this section here, so we'll probably have it a piece to here, and then from here over to the end, and then fix this corner bit here, and then around the mount, and then that'll be hopefully all for this section for the floor, and then we'll get working on this driver side section. So I'll be starting over in the corner here and then working my way over again. So hopefully you enjoy this video and you enjoy this content, and it'll be of some use to some people hopefully. So make sure you stick around and stay tuned for the next episode.